people know of his humor, but he's a very serious person by nature. And also in intercollegiate plays, देवेन ने maximum जो roles किए वो सारे villain के roles किए.
पहले force में इनको cast करने वाले थे.
हाँ. So he has a very beautiful way of showcasing evil, and there is a very inherent suppressed aggression which he never shows. So I think, and there is a tremendous amount of sensitivity in the work that he does. So I thought that was a great combination for a film like this, which is not just blank action, great action, but that it has a terrific story, great plot. Lot of sensitive moments, lot of performances required. So I thought he was the right director for it. When you ask Deven anything, first reaction is मैं थोड़ा सोच के बताता हूँ, and then 2 days he disappears. So it's the same thing happened. He took his time, and then he felt excited about it, and so that's how it started.
Yeah, actually, I believe in him so much that he can get anybody, and I have a feeling that he'll do a very good job with that person. If he can believe in me and give me the opportunity, he will certainly get the right people, 100%, without a doubt.
We had a thought ready, and then once Deven came on board and we started developing it together with Suresh and Ritesh, my team of writers, and of course Vidyut has been training for his action from the next day of Commando's release. So he was working on what kind of gags we wanted to put into the action and all of that. So everything was being worked upon simultaneously.
मेरा है विपुल, जैसे कि विपुल ने कहा कि we know each other for quite a while. So I like to challenge myself and move out of my comfort zone. That's what he knows. Whenever I'm pushed, then I give my best of mine. To give an example, I was in NM college doing accounts and wanted to become a chartered accountant. Then happened to see notice board intercollegiate drama competition. Never thought of. चलो जाते हैं, देखते हैं, let's see. तो घुस गया अंदर. I was late and I was fired and abused and whatever. Abuse and so, but eventually I got the best, the main role and got the best actors award also. So never thought कि मैं तो chartered accountant बनना चाहता था, अचानक best actor बन गया. So this was just an example. He knows about it.
वैसे देवेन की एक नौकरी भी मेरी वजह से गई है, वो भी एक किस्सा है.
So like and of course I'm known more as an actor, comic actor in television, but पिछले कुछ 12-15 सालों से I'm also into television direction, where I have done a variety of genres, including one action drama mini series called पुकार, जो विपुल ने ही प्रोड्यूस की थी. हम साथ में मिलकर डायरेक्ट किया था. So वो genre was not very new, but of course switching from television to film direction was definitely a big thing. So when Vipul asked me, so मैंने कहा कि it sounds great opportunity, but give me 2 days, let me think about it, whether I'll be able to contribute enough, with my all passion and whatsoever. Then I'll tell you. And Vipul says, I knew it would say that. And of course, after within 3-4 days, I said, yes, करते हैं, बोल कभी से करना है, and let's do it, and let's get going. That's how it happened.
So I was in Hyderabad and I had 2 film releases at the same time. One was Garam, which was, as the name sounds, a very commercial entertainment. And the other was Kshanam, which was like a realistic film. So I came then and I auditioned for this, and they didn't contact me for like a month. So I thought and I heard they're auditioning millions of other people. So I assumed but I then after the second film released, Kshanam, they called me after like 3-4 days, and Vipul sir asked me, he said, are you planning to shift to Hyderabad permanently, or are you planning to come back here? So I said, it depends. So then I came back and then I met them, and then Deven sir said, yes, you're on.
As the title suggests, it's a black money trail. This is a film about all the black money that gets stashed away in foreign Swiss banks or various parts of the world. This is a mission to track that money back, bring it back to India in a very action-packed thriller format with lots of characters, intrigue, mystery, and the style of the narrative of the film is loaded with lots of action. And while the plot has its own intelligence and intrigues, it's a combination of action meets brain. We wanted a very strong person, strong personality, and
Strong and sexy.
strong and sexy. And Isha represents that. She's effortless in that. She has a very strong personality, and so she was obviously the first choice for the part. That is only because she unfortunately is right now not able to join us for the promotion. She's shooting for Badshah. And when a person is not there, it looks like we are trying to hide that character under the wrap, but that's not the case. The only thing is, if she was here, she would have talked about her more. Now that you are asking question, I'm talking about it. So that's the only reason that it seems like we're trying to put the character under the wrap, whereas actually there is no such thing.
I've been training since the time we stopped shooting for Commando 1. So, but the 7 months before we started shooting for Commando 2, I was spending every minute only planning, doing, thinking, action. Not all the actions, but most of the spectacular things that you see, my stunt team and I, we've done it together. Because with the kind of body I have, I know what my body is capable of doing. Nobody in the world can think what I can think and do with my body. So I used to train in the evenings or afternoons and send a clip to Vipul sir, ki sir, ye ek idea hai, what do you think? So his approval was the most important thing, and he used to say, wow, spectacular. So मुझे थोड़ा मज़े आ जाते थे कि यार, I think I'm on the right page. And in Commando 1, the whole world loved that window wala sequence. So we had to surpass that. गाड़ी के ऊपर से somersault मार दी, खिड़की पार कर दी. We had to do something now. Again, everybody would stand up and say, wow.
It was going simultaneously, I would say, because story has a lot of intrigue, as Vipul said, like, a lot of intelligence, and it has got also romance, like, with this kind of James Bond was romancing two heroines. So, all the script was being worked out. At the same time, we knew that these number of action sequences will be required for the larger part of the story. And so Vidyut had already started working on the gag, as he said. So it was going together.
The idea was that we wanted Vidyut to create at least 20 new ideas which were not part of Commando. And then those visual gags that he had created, we were going to fit into every action piece that we were doing. So we roughly had the idea where the action would be. But how exactly would that happen would be decided later. But Vidyut kept creating new and new, more and more gags, and those were eventually fit into, and some of them we could not fit into as well. He created so many of them. But the idea again was that to create action which is slightly timeless. Today when we see films which are say 4-5 years old, and we see people flying and cars flying, we don't like to believe that this is our cinema. But if you see a Jackie Chan film of 1990s, that action is even today believable and relevant and valid. So we wanted to create action which is probably after 10 years also relevant. So that was the thought process. On that thought process, Vidyut created so many gags that we are seeing in the trailer, and there are many more in the film.